Good afternoon. I'm Joe. I'm with WaterStep, and I wanted to show you the components of the M-100 water treatment disaster kit. We have the components laid out, and we'll go through the parts one by one. Well, let's start with the tank. This is a 500-gallon water tank that inflates with water to about this depth. This port is where the tank is filled from. And this port is the one that we'll be using to chlorinate the water and distributing water from the tank. Projection in the middle is a vent. It's a check valve vent. It just lets air escape. I want to show you how we use the manifold, which is this piece, to treat the water that's in the tank. And I'll show that by assembling the pieces for you and showing how it's used. This is the manifold pieces that go together. This is the small electric pump, which moves water. This is a valve, and this is the cross piece that is attached to the tank through the side port. To assemble it, we'll take the pump and put it in the side of the manifold. We'll take the piece of the manifold that has the valve on it. That's placed into the cross piece. And we'll take the extensions. This moves the chlorinated water deeper into the tank, and that just simply attaches by screwing it on, attaching the pipes together. I have the manifold with the extension attached. We'll place it carefully into the tank, like so, and spin the manifold onto the tank. Let's talk about the M-100. This is the main component that disinfects the water that's in the tank. This generates a chlorine gas, which is used to disinfect the water. We make that disinfectant from common table salt. Okay. Has several components. One is the main chamber itself. It has a heat exchanger, which is just a piece of pipe. It also has some hoses that attach to the chlorine generator. A small tube, I'll show you how that's used to trap the chlorine gas and put it into the water stream. And now I'll show you how everything goes together. When you receive the M-100, this piece will be assembled. All we have to do is attach the hoses, the male to female connection here, like that, and the connection the other side, like so. Next, to prepare the M-100, you'll put the saltwater solution as directed into this side of the M-100, and we'll put water, just regular water, the same that's in your tank, into this side of the M-100. When that's completed, you can just put the heat exchanger into the M-100. Now then, we'll connect the hoses from the M-100 to the manifold. We'll connect the female part of the hose to the male part of the pump, and the male hose to the female connector, like so. Now we're ready to connect the pump to check for leaks. So we'll take the black alligator clip and attach it to the negative terminal. We'll attach the red to the positive terminal. When we activate the pump, we want to have this valve closed and this valve closed. We'll want to open this valve. And we should be circulating water now from the pump through the M100 and back into the tank. Now that we've checked our circulation for leaks and found no leaks, we'll connect the M100 and observe for chlorine gas generation with bubbles in the M100. We'll then connect our hose from the chlorine side into the venturi. This draws chlorine gas from the M100 into the water stream. Now that we have chlorinated our water in the tank, we need some way to get the water out of the tank so it can be used. We'll close this valve, close this one, and place the hose into this fixture here. We'll open this valve and we will use the hand pump to pump the water from the tank out to be used. We hope this guide has been helpful for you to set up and use the M100 Disaster Recovery Kit. If you have any further questions, please refer to the manuals on the M100 and on the manifold and the system itself. There's always online help from the WaterStep website. That's www.waterstep.org.